Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So let's see if you all can see me live because apparently YouTube did not want me to be great. So I'm going to repeat the live I just did a few minutes ago. And you know what? I don't even mind doing it because I love connecting with all of you. It looks like YouTube, let me see here. I'm live. There still isn't anything there. Why is YouTube? Oh, there I am. Yay. So I sent out a text this morning. I can see it because I normally have it over here on another screen because I want to be sure. So I'm going to get started here in 1 minute. Let some of my sister friends join the call. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is so amazing to have friends that are like, hey, I don't see you. You're not on. What's going on? I don't see you live. And it's funny because just the day before something happened with the live and I actually redid it. I take this seriously. I really do because I am here to advocate on behalf of marriages and women. And I want you guys to be in relationships. I want y'all to be amazing. So let me see here. You're invited. And it's Friday. So again, welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go live and see if we can get this party started. Hi, y'all. It's Montina here. And that is actually my name, Montina. And I created this live daily Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time call when I'm actually coming home from the gym call because I wanted to have a safe place to provide inspiration for women in relationships and women in marriages and women that are just pro men and pro relationships that really do want to succeed in life. And I'm going to tell you, I absolutely love relationships. I am pro marriage, I am pro relationships, and I am pro you winning in life. So, welcome. Please share this live. All you have to do is actually share the stream and subscribe, and you will see the live call when it comes up. So I actually today wanted to talk about the Happy Wife project that I created a few months ago, actually a few years ago now. It's been a few years. And I created it because I believe that you can be a happy wife. You can be happy in relationships. You can have a happy spouse, happy house. And I just know that there are so many amazing things that we can do in this life to help each other, to support each other, and to love each other. All right, here. I got my viewers here. Okay, so it's working. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Hello. All right, so I created a safe space for women. And why? Because 50% of marriages end in divorce. 67% of second marriages end in divorce, and 73% of marriages end in divorce. And only about 5% of us are crazy enough to get married 3 times. My husband and I are the crazy ones. So, this is not me trying to give you advice about marriage. This is me saying, I support your marriage, I honor your marriage, I respect your marriage, and I want you to stay married because it's the same poo poo, different toilet. I'm giving you real life experiences. I'm saying, sis, you got this. If you're young and you've never seen a model of marriage, it's not performative. You might cook and clean and do all those things, but it's so much more. It's about how do you make him feel? Does he feel like a hero in your presence and your Superman? Because it's so much more than just the things on paper. So there's support groups for everything. There's support groups for love addicts, sex addicts. There's support groups. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, I got it right this time. There's support groups for excuse me, literally everything in this world. And I thought, why aren't there support groups for women in marriage? And all of the support groups that we'll hear about are prayer groups. And I don't want to sit on no prayer call. I'm not trying to be funny with you. I go to Pilates, I go to cycle. I don't want to sit on a prayer call. I can pray for myself, but I want to have it practical. Like I want to laugh, like, girl, your husband crazy, girl, my husband crazy too. So those are the type of things I like to talk to women about because it's just life. So with that said, I actually follow an agenda every single day because I just want this to be simple for us. We don't have to be on a long 1 hour call. It's just really, really quick. Get the information, get pumped up while you're getting dressed and get out the door. Right. So battlefield of the mind, she talks a lot in here about worry. Webster defines the word worry as follows: to feel uneasy or troubled, to cause to feel anxious, distressed, or troubled, a source of nagging concern. And she said she's also heard it defined as to torment oneself with disturbing thoughts. When I saw the part about tormenting oneself with disturbing thoughts, I decided right then and there, I am smarter than that. You smarter than that, and I'm smarter than that too. She said, I believe every Christian is. I think believers have more wisdom than to sit around and torment themselves. Worry doesn't make things better, so why not give it up? Worry is literally just sitting in a rocking chair and rocking back and forth. You worried about what your husband doing. You worried about, girl, you don't have time for it. You literally are smarter than that. When you start worrying, you got to think, I am smarter than that. Another part of the definition is to seize by the throat with teeth and shake or mangle as one animal does another, or to harass by repeated biting and snapping. That's a definition of worry. Crazy. So the devil uses worry to do us precisely what is described above, to torment us. When we have a bout with worry for even a few hours, you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, tired, got to sleep in the bed. So you cannot worry. It is an attack from Satan upon the mind. So don't worry about your marriage. Don't worry about your husband. Don't worry about things. Trust God, believe, and have faith. So that's what we're going to talk about, just battlefield of the mind. And remember, the purpose of marriage is to give yourself fully to another and in the process become your best self. So why wouldn't you want to be your best self? Okay, it's really, really important. The piece that I was talking about practical today is what the enemy didn't want me to share on my first live. And it must be powerful. I didn't think it was that powerful, but it must be. Because my live just didn't play. And out of 33 lives, it just didn't play. So here's what it is. Advocacy. Excuse me. I realized I was actually talking to my Pilates instructor, who's also my friend this morning, Melinda, and I was telling her how I've had this hairdresser I've been seeing for the last 6 months, and I've had some challenges with my hair. I pay attention to my hair, my hair, my skin. I have a lot of hobbies, but my hair is one of my hobbies, and I realized that with my hair, something's been off. It's just been off. I take a picture every day. It looks really good when I'm at the hairdresser. Then the next day, it's like, I mean, even later, a couple hours, it's like droopy. She curls it. There's no body to it. The next day, it's kind of getting bigger. It's like swelling. So I'm like, this something's off. So she'll try a different thing, and then the following weeks we keep testing. And what I realized was, she gave me the product yesterday. I took a picture. It has a protein in it, keratin. My hair is low porosity. It hates protein, so it swells my hair. But guess what? I advocated for myself because I was studying my hair. I knew something was off, and I thought, oh, we got to advocate for our husbands. You got to advocate for yourself and your marriage. You have to advocate for your marriage. Something's off with your husband. You know down to listen, especially y'all have been married a long time. You know when something's off with your husband. I can tell literally as soon as my husband walks to the door. And so do something different. Pay attention and literally just check. It could be, I mean, it could be hormonal, it could be something at work, but it could be just some time when you temper things a little differently. So that's what I wanted to talk about from a practical standpoint. You got to advocate. Maybe you've overshared some things over the years about your husband, or maybe you've been frustrated. Be kinder. He married you for a reason, honey. He took you off the block because there's something special about you that he loves. You make him feel like a hero. That's what they want. These men want to feel like our superheroes. They really, literally do. So, with that said, excuse me, y'all, there's power definitely in the word. But there's power in books. There's power in joining calls like this. There's power with what we have. So I have these are just regular books, but study him. Like I said, I study my hair. I literally take a photo of my hair every day. Those that know me in the gym, I take a photo of my body every day, but I'm literally just waving and sending it to friends. But I send something to my husband every single day. Hey, baby, and I take it from behind. Y'all got to do the cute things, the small things. Right, the advocacy things. You are advocating for your marriage, not just fighting for your marriage. Advocacy is any action that speaks in favor of, recommends, argues for a cause, supports or defends, or pleads on behalf of others. Speak in favor of, advocate for your marriage, advocate for your husband, advocate for marriages. So again, we have power. Our praise is, Lord, we thank you for this day. Summons your angels. Praise your husband. Praise him for something simple today. He's probably going like, oh my you did. They're so simple. And the other thing is our worship. Even a small form of worship for our husbands. We know not in a God form, but come on. Our husbands are our many teeny, teeny gods in our lives, right? They're important. The other thing is prayer. Pray for him, sis. When you notice something a little off, pray for him. That's why I keep saying you got to pray before you say. Pray before you say. The other thing is meditate. Hear from God, Lord. That man is going to walk through that door. Speak to me, Lord. Speak to my mind. You know how he's walking in. That's why I always have water and a snack ready for my husband. He has an hour 15 commute. And that's on a good day. That's one way. On the way home, it could take him 2 to 3 hours literally to get home. I know the man thirsty. Why can't I have just some water with some ice in it right there and a snack? The next thing is that meditation and hearing from God. And just again, making it practical. I put some action items because it's the weekend. Decide what type of marriage you want, what type of life you want. Some of y'all have been married a long time. I know Melinda's been married a long time. Tamika, when I had the live earlier, has been married a long time. So decide what type of life that you want in the marriage that you want moving forward. Like you've already had this, time is on our side. That's why I advocate for marriage. Time is on our side. The other thing is get you some nookie nookie this weekend because your husband's probably a little rested up. Okay, y'all know what I mean by that. And just really have emotional maturity because we tend to spend a little bit more time with them on the weekends. Be emotionally mature, be a little softer, be a little kinder. Okay. And with that said, make sure that you have some hobbies. Hobbies make us happy, y'all. I have friends at my Pilates studios and cycle and all of that. Hobbies make us happy. Self care, physical, mental, emotional, it has to fit. Okay. Spiritual. That's why I like going to my hairstylist. Self maintenance today is just for me just going to get my nails done. I don't talk to that lady. She don't talk to me. Matter of fact, one day she was talking to me literally in Korean in Google Translate about somebody else in the nail salon. I thought, oh my gosh, this is so funny. So just not a patron. It was like it was actually one of the other nail techs. It was hilarious. But go get your self care, self maintenance. Get your sister circle. Y'all should be talking about unicorns and rainbows, okay? And just know that everyone isn't, going to like you, and I'm okay with that. But also understand that, we just walk in love with people. Like me, I'm one of the people that I'm just pro relationship. It is what it is. But I want to see people in relationships and happy and married. Next thing is put on our armor, Ephesians 6:11. Y'all, I got on my pink armor. Put it on, y'all. Put it on. We have on the armor of God. We are covered. And last, y'all know what I say, no weapon formed against you shall prosper because the joy of the Lord is your strength. Yes, yes, yes. You don't have to do it daily, but once in a while, these men are so simple, y'all. Melinda put here, in case you can't see it, I need to scratch in my husband's back daily. Matter of fact, what I started to do with even when I hug people, I look people and I've always been friendly, and I'm not talking about men, but I'm just with sister friends. But with my husband, we kiss every single day before he leaves for work when he gets home, unless, sometimes we be a little in his mood, but I'll still kiss him. And I make sure I try to just hug and pat him on his back. I mean, they're just, if you have sons, patting them on their back, it does something. Maybe I'll go out. When I came in yesterday, I was cute to have my hair done, so I switched a little bit more. Y'all, don't get complacent in your marriage. Don't get comfortable. I'm telling you, there are always women out there that want our men. They want a husband. We have husbands. So we should appreciate our husbands. We really should. And guess what? That's why I do these calls. Sometimes we need little reminders. Appreciate your husband. He coming in, he providing, he paying the bills, he working hard, he doing this and that, he doing something. Okay, or maybe, hey, appreciate something. Okay, just appreciate something. I'm telling you, small things. No weapon formed against you shall prosper because the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. I love you. I appreciate y'all. I'm here Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we don't have hiccups, but even if we do, I'm going to come back and redo it. I'm serious about success in our marriages. Also sign up to go to Cancun. It's a $100 deposit. Balance due in October. This is 2024, November 14th through the 18th, 2024. It's an all-inclusive resort. I've been there. I really enjoyed it. We can go to Tulum. There's things to do, get photos, but it's a relaxing time, refreshing time, re-energizing. And you just have to get your flight. We get all that coordinated from the airport to the resort. It's a gated resort. It's very secure. I mean, they don't play down there in Mexico. It is like you back in. probably like in a compound. Okay. And with that said, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate you for joining me. And for those of you that make the replay, I don't know what happened earlier, but that's all right. God is a faithful God. And if you need help doing anything, I'm here for you. I do this because, yes, it's fun for me now, but I understand that, if you're not in the valley, you're going in the valley or you're coming up out the valley because the enemy hates us. He hates marriage, but he hates you too. So we got to keep our foot on his neck and on our marriages. Sometimes we just need to just have a simple reminder, be sweet, be kind. And I have daughters, and when I've been around them, and this was early on in their marriages, I was talking to them and saying these things. And I have a son that's married, and I really wish that his wife had a mom that was telling her how to be soft and kind and do some of the things. Sometimes we just need the reminders. They're simple, y'all. It's simpler than we think. Don't get it on a third marriage. Get it on your first, get on your second, because it's the same poo poo, different toilet. All right, y'all. With that said, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. I'll see you in our next live stream. You got this, sis.